Yes. 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 Yeah, bro. Yep. Story of my life. Did you want? Did you want to do pits with me? Oh yeah. Can we open it to the public? All right. No, it's all good, bro. Like that's honestly, I've been out for 4 years. I have not filed my disability claim yet for that reason. Is I just don't feel like I'm in that position, you know? All right, I guess go ahead and start them. Nope, never mind. There's one. I don't know. Looks like it. Go ahead and start it. Ew. Ew, brother. Ew. Oh, for cooldown reduction, I bet. With ungemmed pants. 3GA. We should not do any damage on the boss and just see how she does. Let me post this in the chat. Oh, those are the best trainings, bro. It could have been an email. That's because if they do it that way, no one actually looks at the slides, and then they show up to work and they don't know anything. You're back. He's playing like what? You're playing D2, right? I don't know, bro. Am I talking about you? Well, if you want to be cool and chill with me, you should sub to my YouTube channel. There's a link to the live stream in the chat. I am. It's on YouTube. I thought I was clear about that. Here, let's see if they do damage. Don't touch it. Look how little damage they're doing. Bro, that's wild. That I knew as soon as we looked at her gear that that was gonna happen. Is that you? No, that's not you. That's my other buddy. It's in the chat channel. The link is in the chat. Wild. Oh, hey, Bun. Yep. I got my old friend, YouTube user, watching me on YouTube now. Gave me a like. What's up, Lawrence? Yeah, it's Pit 30, Bun. What are you doing? Obviously. Sounds like... He was, but... That was a while ago. He'll be back. No. He's too slow. Oh, he's too slow. No, he spends too much time talking and not enough time playing. And that was slow. Lauren says, just stopping by to wish you a fabulous day where all your wishes and dreams come true. Thanks, bro. Miss you. Oh, see? Not committed. Not committed. Bird will be back at like 7 p.m. Eastern. Maybe 9 p.m. Eastern? I forget. I think it was 7. But, I might be 300 by then. Wild. What's coming out? Nothing but net. Lauren says, "Peace and merriment to all men in these United States of America. God save the Queen." Lawrence, he fancies himself to be somewhat of a comedian, and he is. He is. He loves to make people laugh, and always brings a smile to my face. No, but he's trying to tell me. He's telling me in code that I'm playing the wrong game. He tells me I need to come back to the mobile game we were playing together. Alright, where's our team at? Why aren't they killing the boss? I know. Oh, was that you? That was you, wasn't it? Alright, go ahead. Just let him struggle for a minute. Because he... Oh, so that's the other guy. That's Nappa. Because he doesn't have the pants, bro. Well, if he has the pants... No, he's wearing... He's got Kesames. Oh, the arm enchant. Ultimate Shadow. Yeah. Wild. I'm gonna start dropping GAs for him. It hurts my brain.
An equitable transaction. Thank you.
Yes.
Necro. Who's starting the pit? I got no stones. Okay, I got like 113 stones. Bro, they were struggling already. And the only reason he's using the Grasping Veins is because he doesn't know how to grab the legendary Witch-Tide gem that takes care of that for him. Because he didn't... You're just like, don't. Bro, that guy that was in this chat earlier begging for stuff. I don't know how long I'm gonna keep him unmuted, bro. A lot of people. Like, he doesn't read. He can't, I don't think he can read. You know what? Like, I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt right now. He's new to the game, technically. It's the end of the season, right? But come next season, when everyone's in here asking all that same shit, asking for free hand-me-outs like day 2, I'm I'm just gonna I'm gonna start blasting people. People would be like, "You're so toxic." No, it is. I've had people tell me that. It's the same reason you're waiting 2 weeks, you know? Well, since they introduced the armory, I had intentions to have 4 builds for this character. And I did. I had picked 4 Necro builds. And I figured, you know, this one will be good for pits. This one will be good for farming. This one will be good for hordes. You know? This one will be for fun. And it just didn't pan out. It was too much gear and too many stats to keep up with. And the armory changeover didn't change everything. So it was kind of like, what's the point then? I'm going to let him struggle for a second. Look at them. They don't even walk in. They're like, oh shit. Look at them. They're like, oh shit. Oh shit. Bro, they're gonna be here all day. Hold on. I'm such a dick. 10 minutes remaining. And they're gonna be like, bro, you're Paragon 299. Quit being a dick. I like how his name is Full Moon Flex, and the only thing he's flexing is this bad build. Oh my gosh. Let's look at it again. Let's see. Alright, so that's the correct gem. Yeah, the middle one's the one that he needs for the grasping. Yeah, he should have that when you have an aura, every 8 seconds pull in nearby enemies. Yeah. Then he can change his arm enchant. Because he thinks that he needs more damage. Just 5 more damage, bro. Just 5 more damage. Who, your buddy? So Bird, he sent me a screenshot of his achievement of the 150 pit clear for today. I know. Hey man, doing is doing it. I don't think he got carried. I think he pulled his fair share. I like to see the solo though. I like to see the solo. You know, the whole reason he's not 300 yet is that he spends too much time helping the newbies instead of helping himself. I like. Right. Exactly. I think it'll be very, very interesting because the game will be harder. So all these softies, they're gonna be like, what the hell? Hope so. Like a 4GA item should be like mythical. Like, I know this guy one time, a year ago, he found a 4GA. And it was. %. You don't want to be the greatest. You don't want the hardest boss of the game to be your inventory screen. Stop. Well, to be fair, there's a different audience. This isn't WoW. They don't want it to be WoW. But there's lessons learned, you know. If I can remember them, they should be able to as well. I knew this game was going south when within by season 2 they'd lost over half the player base. You know, season 4 they had to revamp the game. Right. Hold on a second. There we go. Sorry, I had to make an adjustment to the stream. Bro, that's cold. That's so dirty. I was gonna say that, actually, what was I saying? Do you remember what we were talking about? Oh yeah, so yeah, so season 4 when they revamped the game, I was like, oh god, this game's dead. Right? But now, when the game went on sale, and then the expansion went down to the sale price 30 days after launch, I was like, man, did I waste my money? I spent $100 on the expansion, bro. Yeah, that means I paid 3 times the price that everyone else is paying. Ugh. I know. Well, I'm trying to be I'm not usually an early opter. I don't usually buy when it first comes out. I'm not an impulse buyer, but I love the Diablo franchise so much, you know. I'm like, if they need the money, I'm going to give it to them. Yep. Pre-order the day before it comes out. That's what you do. And what kills me, like, especially with, like, live service games, like, let's say the game doesn't come out until the 10th, right? People will be on there,
Come, travel.
like,
Shine on,
5 to
my
10
friend.
days before the game even launches live, already playing it, streaming it, posted screenshots. And I'm like, it's a live service game. Just shut the servers off, y'all. Why are you letting these people play? Yeah, but who? These are usually employees of some company that got a disc or a code early. Like, don't let them activate the code yet. Like, what are we doing? Alright. Are they not starting the pit? Yo, these two about to get bounced.
It is done.
They're always back for.
Hold up. Oh, they left. Okay. Good. That was the bad one. Hey, can you guys start the pits? Nappa's down by the tree, bro. I don't know, man. If it takes that long to start the next pit, I'm kicking them. $150. Who died? This guy. Alright, let's see what these two guys can do for damage. Isolde? Alright, well, we'll kick that guy. $20 bill. I love that we have that joke now, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. What's my wife sending me? Another Harley Quinn player. Oh, but they're... Oh, I see that. 4 GA Talrashas, though. Or, sorry, 3 GA. Not bad. Well, okay. It's not that I... Okay, I do get the retirement pension from the military, and it does cover my military medical retirement benefits, or my supplemental insurance, right? My wife does work. She works from home. We make about $90K a year, right? And it's a family of 4, so it's a tight budget. We're out of debt. The only thing we're paying on is the house still, you know, and so, you know, we still put money away into savings. We're not wasting a bunch of money. Let's just put it that way. And, you know, that's why I can afford to not work. So. I've been there, bro. My wife stayed at home when I was working for like almost 20 years. I think she's kind of bitter now. Yeah, because it wasn't the plan for me to retire and stay at home, but because we had another kid, it was the logical choice. And she said she'd gotten a degree, so she wanted to have a career. Well, now she's working all day. And then she sees me, you know, doing house chores and having fun all day, you know. You know, because my wife's the breadwinner, I actually give deference to her on many many decisions we make. You know. And I really don't spend any money without asking her first. It's kind of what I would expect her to do if I was the one making the money. You know? And the only thing I do buy without asking her is a couple video games here and there. But it's always like on sale, low price, like $20 or less, right? And it's not even that frequently. Nah. They ain't coming. Who's just gonna plop them down in front of a TV? And then not only bankroll your kid, but like 12 others. Well, you know, there's a lot of single parents out there, and they need something cheap than professional childcare, you know? You know, like, you gotta look at, okay, how much does childcare cost at a daycare, right? I don't even know, but, you know, you just look at, okay, how much is it per month? Okay, great. Right. So if you're not making 40 to 60K a year, then why why have a second job, you know? You're gonna miss having any income. That's the point, is it's not worth your time. You basically had her do a cost-benefit analysis. But I want it. Too bad. Like, maybe if she got a job that paid more. Weird.
There's power in equitable transaction.
That's because he's probably got a hidden activity, right? And so it logs him in, but then it immediately turns him to private and it makes him look like he's not logged in. So what the notification you see is that they've logged into BattleNet. But the moment they log into Diablo and they got their profile set to private, do not disturb, or hidden, right? Then it makes it look like they're not on. In essence, it makes them look like they logged off. Yeah, because people think that, oh, somebody's stupid on me. And you're right. People notice. But what are they hiding? Right? Yeah. That's because they want to use Discord. They want to see what games you're playing while you're supposed to be working. Do we want that last guy back? He just sent me a DM. How do you invite a player? I don't know how to invite him. Yeah, I know, but like, it's just a DM. He's not on my friends list. Yeah. Maybe if I right-click the name in chat. Cesars? I agree. But not too much sauce, right? Just enough to give it that salty sweetness taste. Yeah, not a soup. Bro, those big old fat women. You see them like loading ranch on by the ladle onto their salad. It's like, bro, do you want some green in your salad, or is this just ranch soup? Like, what? It's like, she's like, but I'm drinking Diet Coke and eating salads. Are you? Are you sure about that? That's what I drink. I drink Coke or Coke and Pepsi Zero. It's better than the full sugar. I'll give him that. Bro, when I switched from regular soda to diet and 0-calorie flavors, I lost 20 pounds in a month. It's the cat. They're drinking it for the caffeine, bro. I've noticed people who drink a lot of soda typically don't drink coffee, and vice versa, right? So Alright, let's see if I can figure out how to invite this guy.
Shine on, my friend.
I think it's... Okay, so yeah, it has his character name and then his account number, and it leaves the hashtag out, but yeah, it does tell you. Okay. All right. The ones I'm wearing? Oh. Oh, bro, it's a 2GA, but on like all the wrong stuff. At least he's got the ultimate damage. I mean, yeah. So about $4 a piece. Just under. $3.50 a piece. You know, I've been shopping at Aldi's lately. Well, see, the thing is if you want the organic, you know, good quality food, the question is how much are you going to pay for it? And Aldi's has a reputation of finding those and also having the lowest price for them. And so people are like, well, yeah, I can totally get product X at this price, which is cheaper than what Aldi's is selling it for. I'm like, but is it, you know, the free range organic eggs, you know, or is it just, hey, I painted this potato white, you know? I know, man, I'm jealous. But people are like, there's no difference, and you know, there's a huge difference. You can just tell when you crack the egg open, right? The yolk isn't white. It's slightly like orangish yellow. You know, what do you call it? The clear part. What's that called? Yeah, the whites. Yeah, in a free range organic egg, bro, they're like thick, and they're kind of slightly colored, meaning that there's a lot of nutrient density in there. The ones you're buying at those grocery stores, man, they pour out like water. It's like, did they shoot this egg full of water? Like, what's going on here?
Come, travel. Fine indeed.
I believe it.
Much thanks, friend. Shine on, my friend.
Hello, shame that. Well, hello, shine. Well, there's something special.
That's actually why we switched
An
to the
equitable
expensive eggs.
transaction.
Crazily enough, it's for the, we'll call it, abusive chicken
Return
harvesting practices. Is that the right word? Like you just described. you know, if you're clipping the beak, you know, right, but then they can't free range. So if they're free range, that means they didn't do that, you know? Like the chicken itself or its eggs? But you got it like this? Is it a cleft beak? And then he pulled out a card from his wallet and said, "I don't answer questions." It's ridiculous, man. What is the world? What does the world go into? We've talked about homesteading. Maybe not farming, but just homesteading. It sounds like a lot of work that I don't want to do. At least, yeah. You gotta have beef. You gotta have beef to feed the cows. You gotta have chicken to feed the chickens. I'm joking. Hey, Skeletor, what's up, dude? What's going on, my man? Happy, what is it, Wednesday? Yeah. Hump day. This dude named his character Roseanne. Druid. Yeah. I don't think I've seen a single Lacerate Druid this season. And that was supposed to be like one of their new builds, you know? Like, oh, we specifically created items for this build. We want you to play it. I don't think I've seen a single one. Skeletor says he's shooting pool with some buddies, but he wanted to pop in and say hi. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for giving me a click and a like. Skeletor's a friend from my prior streaming. Good guy. Works hard. Loves his wife. Yeah. What'd you say about Kesamis? It is, yeah. Yeah, they specifically put it in for Bloodwave builds. And then they're like, okay, maybe we overtuned these pants. You think? Most builds incorporate legendary pants that are purely their defensive stats, and you turned it into an offensive item. Yeah. Let's see. Is that your girlfriend's name? Or your wife's name? Oh. He straight up pulled him
Come,
offline.
traveler. The stars of sanctuary await.
Well then. That's wild. There he is. What happened? You said, "Damn, Stacy," and then you disappeared. Was that your girlfriend or your wife or? Yeah, you did. Yeah. It's the last thing I heard. You said it. That's all I heard. You said, "Damn, Stacy," and then you disconnected. Wild. Now I'm hearing stuff. It was the power of positive thinking. At least this guy's grouping them up for us, you know? I don't think I could play a full support build. Always being reliant on some other player. You know? I used to, so when I played WoW, I was always a tank. And then I would get mad that we would carry, you know, we would bring along DPS because we needed someone that could do damage and heal, right? And they would just be god-awful terrible at both damage and healing. And it's like, oh my god, the only reason we're still alive is because I'm a well-geared tank. You know? You do? It would always kill me, right? You do some like you run a damage meter, DPS mod or whatever, and you'd find out that being the tank, you were doing more damage than the DPS players were, and it's like, what are y'all doing? Pretty much. Are we still? Yeah, we're still listed. Okay.
Shine on, my friend.
And then they kind of nerfed the game a little bit. A bunch of casuals were complaining that they never got to see a good portion of the game because they wouldn't do raiding. Right? They might do dungeons maybe, but they couldn't do raiding because you had to be good at the game. You had to know what you were doing if you were going to raid, right? So they introduced the LFR system, looking for raiding. It's essentially pickup groups for raiding, and the fights are super. Okay, so you know what I'm talking about. And it would kill me because I'd be the tank. I'd queue up for LFR, right? I'd get in, and there were just people who were just AFK, just standing in the corner. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh my god, and I can't even kick them, you know? And I'd be the tank. And I'd be doing like 3-4 times the damage of them. And it's like, oh my god, are you kidding me? You're supposed to be doing like 1,000,000 damage per second. You're not even breaking 3,000. Like, bro. So you know, that's where the dichotomy is people suck. But you want to play an MMO, and you want there to be a triangle, but people suck. Yep. Can't have it both ways, man. Well, luckily you're making friends with people that play. So. Such a long grind, man. Such a long grind for 300. I know. What the hell? Well, he's grouping them up for us, so. Oh, Denjay? He's not even playing the game. think he's like high out of his mind and he just wakes up and says stuff and then goes back to sleep. Which is what most people in this channel do.
Come, traveler. The stars of sanctuary await.
Here's our fourth. That's fine, whatever. Just get it done. Oh no, a dead end. You ready that far ahead of me?
Shine on, my friend.
But you're right. I think we do need the tactics triangle. Because they're chasing that WoW Moonkin thing, right? Where the druid like shifts into like essentially a bear owl that does spellcasting. That's what it is. It's the Moonkin, bro. Star power. Celestial rain. Healing. Moonfall aura. Yep. Isn't that what the druid looks like? I know, but like when they're not shapeshifted, that's what a druid looks like. Big old fat plushie. $20 bill. You know what? I just noticed that. I just noticed that he was just sitting at the beginning just now. No, they're not. There's a spot at the beginning where I put the pin. You see it? I bet with all the trash that we kind of glossed over, I bet we could finish our bar by the time we get over there. Maybe not. Hey yo.
Well done.
Beast lives within you.
Is he giving you money? Really? Fuck him. Whatever. I hope he breaks his keyboard.
Thank you.
What did he say? Please stop? Maybe we should find a price to charge people for carries. much would you really charge for a carry? Really? 100 mil for a pit? Hard pass. I would not pay that. I don't believe it. Because like oftentimes the way I get gold is I scrimp a bunch at the beginning, and that kind of carries me for a little bit. But eventually, I either sell an item or somebody gives me a chunk, and then I just float on somewhere between 10 and 20 billion for the whole season. You know. Yeah, but how much time are you spending looking at Diablo not trade? The only time I get messaged is like 3 in the morning when I'm asleep. It's always like the Asian players, you know? And they're like, yeah. Rather than trying to lowball you and hoping you don't have other offers, they now get faced with reality and have to make a decision. I get it. I get it. Capitalism. Supply and demand. You know, I'm going to look at that after I hit 300. I could have. He wants someone to watch him so desperately. That he comes in here, doesn't say anything, starts streaming a game. Probably because you're at... Are you out of stones? Oh, I can't click it either. Wow. Here, let's do this. I can't click it either. There we go. Should be able to now. Yeah, that was weird. But that happens from time to time. Oh, now he's playing Repo. He probably just wants to listen to somebody talk while he plays games. That's fine. That's fine, Jay. Welcome to the channel, bro. You should totally go to my YouTube channel, like and subscribe, and give me a click on my live stream. Is he just sitting at the beginning? Did he pay? You know, when you open the trade window, sometimes it covers the chat box. Ask him what he does have. No, just be like, look, okay, you know, like, okay, how much are you really charging per run? $100 mil? Tell him 100 mil per run. Real talk. You could say, or you get your ass in here and help us complete it. Oh, did he? He gave you money? So, 100 mil per one run. Okay. Hey, let's go. Hey, man. This guy gets carried. That's the rule, right? He paid. He gets to carry. And the other guy, Roseanne's like, I didn't pay. I guess it's not really I guess it's not a free carry when he's paying for it, huh? Yeah, bro. Let's make some money, man. If that's the sweet price that people will pay, let's do it. I'm willing to undercut, bro. That's more than I was getting. I would have done it for 5 mil. Oh, Bird's here, though. Bird's here. Now what are we doing? Oh, he just left. Did you kick him? Oh, he left on his own? Oh. I guess he didn't want to pay. Or maybe he's starting a new character. I'm gonna go pee after they start the next one. Roseanne started it. I'll be right back. All right. Per death. So how do we turn our gold making enterprising into real cash dollar? Isn't that against terms of service? I know it's against server rules. Like a dollar bill symbol? It was probably automated. Because I would love to turn my gaming into some sort of, you know, business. You know, even if I'm only making like $5 a month. Just getting my foot in the door, you know? Because I wouldn't be interested in like extorting people. You know, I'd just be interested in like, you know, let's monetize this, you know? Did he pay you yet?
Shine on, my friend.
Hello, shining. Well, hello, shining beauty.
Did he pay? Oh.
Follow the stars.
Did he actually help at all, or did he sit at the beginning the whole time? The bird's on, but he's not in here. Must be playing with his other friends. Yeah, he's totally simping on those chicks, bro. Like a dude. Hold on, let me just pull out my neck vibrator. Bro, you what are those things called? Yeah. Yeah. I knew someone with one, and the moment I called it a neck vibrator, they never spoke to me again. Is that your multi-purpose toy? What is that, a neck vibrator? Wild. Yep. That's why I was always against it. Among other reasons. You know who you can thank for that? Prez O and Prez B. I mean, I am streaming. I gotta be careful. Don't want to get clipped. Yeah, I was always against it. I mean, I understand empathy and, you know, being kind to people, but there's a time and a place, and that was not it. And then people will be like, oh, well, you know, it's endorsed by doctors. And I'm like, doctors are a for-profit business, right? If you stop paying them, are they still going to do the job? You know, and then like, oh, the Hippocratic Oath. I'm like, the moment you stop paying doctors, most of them won't do it anymore. You find the ones that'll keep being a doctor, and when you don't pay them anything, or who are broke as, you know, broke as a joke, and, you know, doing things in a clinic with almost nothing, right? Those are the real doctors. Not these malpractice insurance covered liabilities that walk around in white coats. Yeah. I specifically use a dentist that does a bunch of I found out he does a bunch of pro bono work. Is that the right word? Well, free work, you know, for, we'll just call them less fortunate people in the community. And I'm like, that's my doctor. Or that's my dentist, you know. Whoa, what are you looking at? A post about it? In this server? Here comes the bird. Oh. Bird's in the group. I guess the money train's over. Nah, let her stay. She's helping. Let it stay? I don't know. Could be a dude. Or at least a chick that sounds like one. Right. I almost sent you. I'm sending it to you now. I almost sent you a video clip, but I'm like, I don't want to spam them. Hold up. Hold up. See, you don't know this, right? But you know I do a little bit of political work, right? I make memes, too. Let me find this here. I just sent you a clip DM. Check it out. Yeah. Let's check it out real quick. It's exactly what we were just talking about, right? That's wild, right? We've been talking about you for a while, actually. Yeah, we were. For a moment, yeah. We were talking about all your mostly female friends. It's not a problem, bro. It's not a problem. Yeah. Mansplaining, not good. Ma'am-splaining is okay. No, bro. No. No. We were just saying that you're playing with your female friends instead of your bros. Because I noticed you were on, and I went to invite you, but no. No, you're in the other Discord. Licking chocolate toes or something, I don't know. Also, hey, we just made 100 million gold. Yeah. We sold one pit run and a guy paid. I thought 20 bill was a lot. You said 50? Did he pay? So where are you, Bird? How far in are you? Um. Oh my God! Here we go. I am. What is this? Two and a half ticks away from 300. Yeah, so I'm almost above the 5th spell. Well, midway past the 5th spell on the spell bar. I need y'all to sub to my YouTube channel though. Shameless plug. You know you want to. I'm now your favorite YouTube streamer. The link to my video is in the chat. That's 100 mil, by the way, if you die. Yeah. Part 2. That's me. Thanks, man. What? You're already subbed to me? What's your score? Here, type something in the chat. Bird milk. Oh, you're Neon Haze. Okay, yeah. Bro, watch the bottom of the screen. Your name's there now. Yeah, bro, you're immortalized on YouTube now. I like to put all my subscribers on the scroll bar. You know? Kind of like a shout out. I forgot you were Neon Haze. My bad. Well, I kind of knew last night, but I forgot. Yeah, Bird Milk, did you sub? Bird needs to sub to me. Hook me up, bro. Hook me up. It doesn't work exactly like that. Yeah, totally. Totally.
An equitable transaction.
No, but I wanted to start streaming more heavily last season, and I did. If you look back, I did like 22, 23 live streams of me just playing this character. But nobody wants to watch you play Diablo 4. I get it. So I'm going to start doing patch notes and, you know, I guess build news. You know, that kind of stuff. Maybe post a tier list of items? Maybe? I don't know. We'll figure it out. I just need to get back into it. When I tell you that I was almost monetized on YouTube 4 years ago, I am not joking. Yeah, I need to start editing videos. It's a random, but they've been playing, so. No, don't. No, bro, come on. No. Don't do it. I can't. She's been doing... No. No. Did you get a response from someone? But they're not gonna pay. We don't need the gold. We don't need the gold, Neo. Come on. Well, then you carry him. I'm not gonna kick Roseanne. She's doing her job. If you want to break off and go do some runs for gold, go for it. I did not choose her over you. I'm being honorable. Go make us some money. I just realized that it's going to be a rainy weekend. So I'm going to fall behind on lawn maintenance. And I won't even be home for most of the weekend. Shame. I've been working really hard on getting my grass to grow. You want some free pit runs? All right, so are you running a dude for gold? Is that what's going on? Awesome. I'm totally down to do that next season. I will hold on to stuff. We can sell it. We'll do them together. We could be like a 3-man team and just carry somebody. It'd be great. Hey-o. Oh, she moved. Can't believe people pay for these? Blows my mind. Alright, man. Where'd Bird go? What, bird milk? It's not falling apart. Okay, well, Bird's friend left the party. Oh, no, it's just us in here. He got called by the girls. The girls called him. Do you have a Bach rune? I'll let you be in my clan if you give me a Bach rune. I was like, so I'm gonna trade something with billions of value for something that has no value? Oh my gosh, only 2 ticks left on the XP bar. We're getting there, bro. We're getting there. I need it to be tonight because the next few days I'm gonna be busy. I might have to mow my lawn tomorrow. Yeah. I think maybe we should set like a community standard, like not price gouge people, but like be like, here's the price sheet, bro. You know, if you want me to do a particular piece of content with you, this is the price. You know. Yeah. Unfortunately, all the blasters who play like 16 hours a day, they're gonna get first cut, right? And then when they quit playing, that's when we come in as the more than casuals and clean up house for the rest of the season. But how do I convert that? How do I convert that to real dollars? Right. That's the problem. If you buy or sell gold for cash, you risk account termination and banning, right? So you basically have to do private peer-to-peer sales. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm not going to buy another account just to risk it getting banned, you know? That's silly. Oh, they're using their Game Pass account as a mule?
Fine indeed.
Well,
Shame. Not a bad tool, that.
hello, shining beauty.
All finished, are you?
Yeah, I feel like there's some sites that sell you game licenses, and they'll...
Much thanks, friend.
It's like, okay, it's a brand new account with a license for this game. It's $1. Oh, Bird left me too. What the hell? Okay, so Should I join your group now? How long till you're done? Yep. Can't believe Bird left. He didn't even say anything. Why did he do that though? Like, never gonna hit 300. Bounce it around. Well, I've noticed that he's... Wow. I am streaming. I'm just really excited about the devs live stream tomorrow. I'd like to see what their thoughts are, the full reveal of Season 8. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to this game being harder, so I would like to see what they're doing, specifically. And the crazy thing is I've learned that they don't even reveal everything during the dev live stream. Right? There's going to be stuff they leave to be revealed the day you log in. So I'd like to know some details so I could start like pre-considering certain classes and builds, you know? And look at what their build was for this season so that I can like, you know, kind of speculate about how it would change. Wait, what? Oh, with cooldown reduction? Well, that they wanted us to use ultimates more. That's why they let us stack the ultimates up to 5. Remember? Oh, the total from like 5 to 3? Wow. A cooldown like you intentionally use. Well, they just have to modify it and say this stat not reduced by cooldown reduction, you know. Attack speed does not affect the spell. I'd love... Stop. I hate it when you're right. Oh my god. Now it's getting darker. I'm gonna turn my light off. The lighting in this room is terrible. Half the day it's too bright, the other half the day it's too dark. Yeah, it's him or Spirit the bartender or whatever. Well, Cloud's an actual player. But there's Spirit and Husk. Yeah, it's like they're a... I think at one point they had a permanent channel, kind of like Bird Milk had one. And then... Which is, I think, how he became popular. Right? Because it was like, oh, it must be special. That only lasted for a duration, you know? And, yeah, the Inn was actually a clan's channel for a while, and now it's not permanently there. So I think they just leave an account logged in. But they never talk. I never see them playing. Never talk, you know what I'm saying? They're not real people. It's somebody who's got a Discord account that they either leave on their computer logged in and muted and deafened indefinitely. Which is just like, why would you do that? You know, if you... Which I don't think they'll do. So the next question is why don't you just create your own little server, bro? Is it? If you want people to go in it. But what happens... What happens when we go in there and we sit for a few hours? We eventually get kicked, remember? It happened to us. Whatever. He met him in game. Like, I'm not even interested in a clan. Who does? Oh, the clans do? Well, when you start, like, dictating to me who I play with and how I play, especially in a game like this, I'm like, no thank you. Bye. Like, your clan should be who you're playing with the most already. Which would make you and Bird and a few others up in these channels, you guys are my clan, you know? Is this guy paying you? Oh. I haven't been paying attention. Is he running with us, or is he sitting at the beginning? Wild. Are we? That's what I like to hear. Yeah, I showed you my graph I made early on, right? The problem is I got to stop after every pit and record the numbers, and that takes time. So when I'm in group play, it's hard to do. But I'd be open to doing that. I just wish I could, like, get some API support so I could write a quick app to just pull the numbers and put it into a table, you know? Like, tab out of the screen, click a button, it plots some stuff down, and then it just auto-calculates it, you know? Well, I'd have to have the API code so that I have access to that information. It's like a decryption key to read the game code, you know? Well, you need XP at start, XP at end, right? You obviously want to create a timestamp for your start and stop time, right? And then after that, the only other variable is pit level. You have everything else you need. Right. Yep. Yeah, we got to do like, okay, each run is X, but if we're going to level you up, you know, like 1 to 60, something, a slightly different price. Yeah, it makes them play less, though. That's what I'm saying. It's the people who get rushed and carried, they get bored, and then they don't play. Yeah, this is why I typically don't rush people. We just got to find the right price point, you know. I don't want a price to be so high that people will go no, and I don't want it to be so low that I have like a waiting list, you know. But I'm not gonna. I mean, you know my play hours. I can't. I can't do that. I can't do the 16-hour grind for 3 days. I play efficiently with the time I have, but you're not gonna see me pushing the leaderboards ever. Like, who was that one guy we were talking to? Who was like, oh yeah. Huh? Yeah. He's like, oh, I'm on the leaderboards. Where's he at? Where's he at now? Right. Wow. Maybe we need him to be our middleman. Just saying. I'm surprised my wife is still gone. She's like, I'm thinking about. She's like, I'm thinking about taking the girls shopping to get some clothes and stuff. I'm like, can I just stay at home and finish off this Paragon grind? And she goes, sure. I think she wanted me to get this done so that I would go to bed at a normal time. Pretty sure I just gave you fresh essences too. So you might want to pop a fresh potion. Well, when it gives us a divergence of path and we can go our separate ways, you know, yeah, but it forces us to be together on the same platform way too often. Isn't it supposed to be the season of hatred? Let me see. They got something up here. They're just calling it Belial's Return, I think. One tick left. Are you gonna keep going even though you're not three? When I'm done, are you gonna keep playing? I was wanting to grind Dark Citadels until I got the pants, which I could do on other nights if you wanted. Are you interested in those cosmetics at all? You got the greater pants? From what? Oh, where'd you see that at? Oh, oh yeah, I see it now. The iris feline pet. I'm looking at the infographic that they made. I just had that open while we were talking. Oh damn, I didn't vendor. Well, I should vend. I like how they think that an IP crossover is what players want. No? Yeah, this Berserk anime. Yeah. Diablo 4. Diablo 4. Alright, so I can taste it, bro. I'm so close. Did you see the note about teleport to party member? Does that mean we can just teleport to a party member from wherever we're at? Yeah. I think you're going to be able to click on the left side of the screen where it has our health bars and click teleport to player that way. Which then, why do we need the portals in towns? Yeah, but then we don't need to see all 4 portals in town. Why don't we just put portals at any location in the town. Like you randomly port into it and like, oh, I'm on this side of the city. Okay, I gotta go over here now. I just think it's so funny, right? They created these big towns with lots of NPCs in them, and season over season, they've just moved all the vendors closer together, and they're basically stacking them right on top of the portals now. You know, like, so why'd we create these big cities again? Did it? The apparition incursion events. Whatever that means. How did Icy become the party leader? Reliquary rewards and battle pass. That's what interests me the most about next season, I think, is that I'm worried, yep, they're going to change the way it works and they're going to raise the cost of it. And then people will be upset that they couldn't get both. Or maybe you get both if you pay the higher premium. Well, I mean, that's how it is now, right? Except if you buy the premium battle pass, you essentially get an emote, right? That's what you're paying the premium amount for, is the special emote dance routine. Which nobody ever uses. You know what I mean? So, right. People are more interested in their cosmetic armor than they are in emote. But I mean, just to support the game, I've been buying the mid-range battle pass with all these platinum tokens I have accumulated. And I'm supposed to be good until season 10 before I have to swipe my credit card again. Oh yeah, so when I say that I paid $100 for the game and another $100 for the expansion, I did the math, and what it came down to was the base price of just the game plus $10. So I paid $10 extra, and then it gave me in-game rewards that were equivalent to cash, the platinum tokens, right? And that's how I justified spending the $100. I was like, okay, this is enough platinum tokens and extra junk that has a cash value. You know what I mean? So, because I spent that money up front, I don't actually have to buy a battle pass until season 10. That's just how I did the math. gambling. Yeah. So did this guy pay you?
That's the spirit. Give it a blow. Well, there's the low shining beauty.
Alright.
Much thanks, friend. Follow the stars, friend.
Yeah, because I would absolutely love to turn gaming profits into cash. And the step one is selling services for gold, right? Do-do-do. Oh, for him? I don't know. That's why I asked that question. I just want to know where my leveling buddy is, man. Where's Bird? He's supposed to be doing this with me. He told me, so when I was like 2/3 done, he told me he was 1 or 2 ticks past 299, which that's like a 4-hour commitment right there. There's no way he's gonna get 4 hours ahead of me, you know? So I definitely will hit it before he does, no matter what other method he's found, if any. Yeah. Hey, I just created my 12th alt. I didn't like my last sorcerer, so I made a new one. Could you power level it? Oh, who it? No, it's Pixel. We thought you were bird milk. He's okay. Well, it's 8:30 almost, and my wife is still gone. She has not messaged me. I don't know what they're doing. I got a feeling we're having pizza for dinner tonight. Well, I don't know if you noticed, but Domino's is half price this week. It's half price off menu pizzas. I don't know, man. You tell me. Domino's. I don't know. Stuff your mom's crust. Oh. You gonna get yourself a pizza? To go pick it up? Well, make sure the sale's actually happening before I end up lying to you. It might just be a regional thing. What? Pizza. Pizza, pizza, pizza. I know how to group them up. Oh, okay. Thank you for announcing it. So I was right? Bro, make it Domino's. Oh, they're home. They're home. I don't know. We're about to find out. She didn't text me. Daddy! Well, hi, baby. Is mommy home? Daddy! Hi, baby. Did you buy something? Did you go get some clothes? Why are we not done yet? There we go. Hey, what are we doing for dinner? Oh, okay, I thought you were getting Domino's. That's fine. That's fine. I'm okay with that. All right, no Domino's. Bro, well, we made a decision earlier, dominoes or leftovers, and I said, it's cheaper to do leftovers. And she actually stuck to it. I'm surprised. In a good way. I thought for sure she was gonna text me and be like, oh yeah, we're getting a pizza. But we'll probably end up having pizza this weekend, so. Bro, half a tick left. We're almost there, bro. Home stretch. Are you going that way? Okay, I'll go the other way. Sadness. Linear dungeons. Randomly generated linear dungeons. Ah. They're not so random when they all go the same way. Yeah, I just watching that happen in the development cycle of this game. People wanted procedurally generated, you know, non-linear dungeons, right? And then the map started generating a bunch of dead ends all over the place, right? And then people were like, well, we don't want dead ends. Okay. Backtracking isn't fun. Oh, so now you just want circular maps? So then they're like, alright, let's give the people what they want. We've created this game mode where you just stand in one room and just kill things for 15 minutes. Go. Yep. Now you know how those came to be. No exploration. Just stand here and hold the attack button for 15 minutes. You win. Here's your prize. And then at the end, you exchange your Chuck E. Cheese tickets for those little shitty toys. I think 2 more pits and I'll be done. I was hoping to be done by 8, but I guess not. Yeah, 2 more pits, I think. 3 at the max. But I'm estimating 2. Oh, it's the same zone. It's a 3-minute run, right? 3 minute 20 seconds. Bro, I can almost not see any black space in my experience bar. That's wild. There's like 1 pixel, maybe 2 pixel wide.
Follow the stars.
Well, hello, hello.
Not a bad call, that.
Ah.
Up closer at a distance. Keep them sharp. Keep them ready.
Ooh, his last 2, huh? Bro, my Paragon 300 screen capture was just covered up by the Pit 120 completion banner. Alright. Are you sure? Did you order off the menu? There's like there's certain pizzas that are half off price. Not all of them. You gotta make sure you read the fine print, bro. You can't just order whatever.
There's power in this equitable transaction. Follow the stars.
Yeah.
Was that what it was? It was only certain pizzas?
Go one more?
Oh. Alright, man. Well, thank you for helping me. I'll be back later tonight for a little bit. Time to go eat some dinner and get the kids to bed. Bye. Alright, bye. Hey, Buck. You want more free shit? I don't care. You want some free items? Yo. I haven't been looking at it. It's not called Blood Bleed, it's Fast Blood. But, no, I haven't been looking. But I did pick up some items that you could use. But I can't join you for some reason. I'm about to log off. I just hit Paragon 300, so I'm gonna take a break. What? No, I'm gonna dabble a little bit here and there, but I'm not gonna do any real big grinding. Alright, here. You might want to consider looking at some of those. Make appropriate decisions. Oh, you got the Hair of Perdition. Look at you. Bro, that's better than mine. Awesome, bro. Alright, well, I'm out of here. Bye. Alright. That's it for the stream. Which apparently the camera just went fuzzy on, so let's fix that. I wonder how long that's been like that. There we go. Oh, so there it is, Paragon 300, seasonal character, second season. All right, have a good one, y'all.